Got nothing. This is a problem I've run into before, which is why I could never go live on Facebook. It would never, ever, ever, ever default to the helmet mic. It always defaults to the built-in mic. Now I'm trying to see if the Rode if it's defaulting to the Rode, because then I guess I could use a wired mic plugged into the lightning port just when I wanted to talk. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is still going to be good. I could still vlog as I walk around places. I could go and, get off the bike when I'm at some beautiful destination and do something. But I get these ideas that go through my head when I'm riding, and it's my happy place. I could definitely get them. The words come more natural when I'm riding. Call them rants, call them whatever, but I need to get this to work. I'm not giving up. Good morning, Mason. Good morning. I'm working on it. I have 11 days to figure it out. Excuse the red light. I spent too many years in the dark room. Let's see if I can't whiten it up a little bit. Now I need to know. Okay, Mason. You were here. Oh well. I was going to take the microphone off. Okay, this is the microphone on. This is now with the microphone off. I'm using the Rode Video Micro L with the lightning connector. So now I have to just watch the playback, and see if the sound's any different, unless Mason says, or whoever's in the chat says there's definitely a difference. Here, I'll plug it back in again. Alright. So, is there a difference with the mic as opposed to without the mic? If that's the case, then I have to make a wiring harness, which I can do. I could do just from the parts I have sitting here. That's why I always have all kinds of parts. Parts. Because they come in handy. I thought. But did it sound the same, or could you hear an obvious difference? Both sound good. Okay, see, on a Mac, you can't use an external microphone without jumping through some hoops. So, here's my solution: is a splitter plug that has a headset and a microphone. So, if I bring out one of my many bags of tricks. Okay, good. Alright, well, this is my GoPro adapter for my helmet, and you can see that there's a little microphone that I Velcro inside. Now, get rid of this. Rid of that. Test that. Now we have a microphone. We'll need a lightning adapter. I will work this out. always work things out. Somebody pointed out to me yesterday that might be my gift. I'm a problem solver. I'm not really good at anything. A lot of these people online, I'm an expert in this and I'm an expert in that. My shtick, excuse the expression, is working out issues. I see a problem, I fix the problem, I find a way around it. Sometimes that gets you in trouble, just for the record. just for the record. Alright, so we have a lightning adapter now. I will plug this thing into the lightning adapter. This crazy thing. If it works, then I could put the headphones in and I could use this microphone as a boom mic. Or I could plug this directly into my helmet with a Y splitter so that I have to look at the helmet. This could work. Okay, let's try this other microphone. Just excited. Alright. Plug. Any luck? With any luck, this microphone is now working. Test. Audio check. Are we working? We have 2 people now. Are we working? Test. This is the mic that I use with my GoPro on my helmet. Anybody? I'm gonna have to say that it works, doesn't it? Mason? Damn. So if I put this, it's already got the Velcro, because I put this in when I need it. So I don't have a wireless solution, but I have a working solution. I'll take it. And if you'll see here, I have this really long extension cord. So I just need to plug that in. Hi, Thomas. Are you hearing me right now? Is this mic working? I'm tapping on it. Tap. Sorry. I'm just eagerly awaiting your answer. Well, 4 people work. This is all right. It's not the perfect solution, but definitely it's a doable solution. So, if this is working, fantastic. Okay, Thomas, tell me if there's a difference between this and that. Was there an obvious difference, like there was 2 different microphones? Because then I solved my problem. Fantastic. All right. So now I need to take this mess and make it into something that is reasonable for on the motorcycle. But I have I'm crazy, I know, but I buy things without knowing why. And good morning, Rick. So now this is all streaming from my iPhone. Right now I'm using Wi-Fi because I don't want to use up any of my data. But I wanted to see, I have a lower third, so this is definitely my vlogging setup. And yes, I am at DEF CON 3. And my helmet setup that I designed for the GoPro works for the vlog software. It's a shame it doesn't work default with the wireless microphone, but you know what? it's all good if I can get it to work. It has to just has to work for like a week. So, and I also, this is funny because I also got one of these kits a while back from somebody. I traded him. He owed me money. It's one of those lens kits. Yeah, the first one is the best, and the first one is the one I'd be using for the helmet. Now, for like when I'm walking around, if I'm someplace cool, it'll be this setup. This is the Rode Video Micro Me L. So this and this back the lens kit that somebody owed me money, so I said, well, hey, how about take this? And I'll go, sure. Now I'm using it right now. I won't use it on the bike, but I could. See, this is one of those clip-on lens kits, which really is, if you're on a budget, is definitely the way to go. Hey, FPV. Night Train. I always think of Night Train, I think of bad liquor. No offense, but all right. Wow, I have people watching me. I should be doing something. So I guess the solution, we found the solution. Now I just need a clean way of doing it. So we have a long cable, the microphone, and this is my sound bag. I have sound stuff in it. Audio. Oh, that sounds so unprofessional. My audio crap bag. There you go. Okay, so we have. This is the key to this working. That, and you have to have headphones. If I don't have headphones plugged in, it won't work. At least it doesn't on the Mac. Maybe I should test that now. That would be an interesting test. So I am going to unplug the headphones, because once you take this bundle off of it, this is not unreasonable. Okay, so let's test that. Gotta make sure you plug the microphone into the microphone one. That's headphone, microphone. Alright. I'm disconnecting the room. So now I should have regular audio. Blah, 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 blah. You should hear the fan in the background. That's spinning away. I don't expect this to work. So if you hear audio from me right now that sounds different, tap, 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 then it's working. It's 4:27, Rick. I don't sleep. It's not something I do. It's all the cocaine, probably. Is this working? Test, test. Audio check. In the helmet, this is that close. Is this working? Anybody? Hello, hello. Test, 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 testes, testes. Anybody? You gonna make me turn on the feed? It must not be working, because nobody's saying nothing. Make me watch my own feed? Damn it. Oh, okay, good. All right, so then if I don't need the headphones, then this is actually quite reasonable. Quite reasonable. Fantastic. Not the solution I was looking for, but not bad. Not bad at all. Let's... Okay, so now we've withered away to this, which is, again, like I said, not bad. I can actually connect this to the rod that I hold it on and leave it there. Just tape it on or zip tie, whatever. Velcro straps. I have all kinds of crazy stuff though. So if we look through the audio bag, see, the audio bag has just lots of different kinds of wires and crap that I've accumulated. Splitters, flexibles, boom mics from old helmet kits. When I was home, I just shoved a bunch of little things in bags so that I would have them. Oh my god, how could I not have a double female? I need a double. Everybody should have a double female. Bye, Rick. Goodbye. Alright, I don't have a double female. I have double males. But no double female. How crazy is that? Everybody should have double female. I'm just saying. You'd be happy with one what? Oh, one female. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, well, you say that until you have one. See, these are double male. What I want is double female so I can extend this. And I was positive I had them. And then I have these little tiny little coily extensions. Coil extensions, female on one end. Let's try that out. Trust me, women are like potato chips. You can't just have one, Thomas. It just doesn't work that way. Alright, see, this is got both ends, so which ideal is it doesn't seem ideal for this purpose. I'll be honest with you, not exactly. Wait, what's this? Oh, these are I was going to be doing some soldering when I bought these. These are mics, covers. This is a bag of nothing. It's scary. Looks like we might be Amazon and something. I love this app. I'm gonna take a screenshot. But I love this app because when I'm streaming, I could see myself. I look like I'm looking into the camera when I'm looking into the phone. Matter of fact, I like this so much it makes me not even want to use my house setup. In a nutshell, it's like I'm looking into the camera, I'm seeing the chat. I could reply to the chat from the screen. And it's like the whole studio is right there in your face. I could double tap on it and it'll switch cameras. This app is called, it's Streamlabs for iOS. They also make it for Android. And it allows you, the only real purpose that it really has is you could put overlays, like my lower third. I do need mods. Thomas the mod. I got nothing against that idea, Thomas. I do need a thing. Okay, so I need a double. I could. Can't believe I don't have a double female. Double female. What is that? Oh, more microphones. I'm a hoarder, Thomas. When it comes to electronic bits, for a guy who lives on the road, I am quite the hoarder. I won't lie. Um, but when I get an idea, all these little parts, they come in very handy. Now, I like this. This is actually something I use with my GoPro setup if I want to use change the mic. But then when I started using this microphone, the cable is the perfect length to go right into the helmet, and the Velcro is already there waiting for it. So I didn't have to use them. But boy, I thought I was gonna. It was perfect, kind of a little coily thing. All right, so I need a double female to run the extension. I look at it. I like to make things work. These little, if you have the right cables and gadgets, you can make it work. So, excuse me, looking down at all the parts in front of me. And there's all kinds of, there's TRL, there's TRS, TRRS. And, see, there's your perfect showing you both. This is one of those road to adapt to different situations. Because I have multiple Rode mics too. Not only like the E, I have the L, because when I got it, it was all about vlogging with the iPhone. See, it has the little lightning adapter on the bottom of it. And then I have the regular one, and I use this one with the GoPro and everything else. I do love my gadgets, but I kind of like to be set up. I want to be ready for almost any situation. Does that make me... that's weird, because it's not about the tech as much as it is about being able to capture what you want to capture. Where a lot of channels, they're all about, specific tech. I'm more of a, jack of all trades, jack off of all trades. I think, wow, I know it sounds minimal, but just being able to take the headphone jacks off of it makes it so much better. So now I just need a double female for this, so I could extend it to my phone when it's on the handlebars. Does this fit through the hole? Perfect, it fits through the hole. So this could be weaved through the bracket. Okay, we don't need that part. We don't need the headphones. This L can go in here. So I'm putting all my toys away, because if I didn't, I'd be just sitting in a pile of garbage all the time. And my headphones. And hopefully I am on Wi-Fi and not burning up data. Oh, shit, I'm burning up data. All right, so there you go. That's a good test anyway, because I'm not on Wi-Fi. All right, let me end this, Thomas, because I'm burning up data. I don't want to burn up data, because I'm going to need every bit of it for the ride home. Thank you for your help. Maybe I'll just come right back. I'll come right back on Wi-Fi. I slept. It's just that I know that Val is heading north, and Roger said he was going to be up early. So when I woke up at like 4, I went, I'll just stay awake. That way I can get to bed early tonight and sleep well for work tomorrow. All right, I'm going to hang up, and I'll be back from Wi-Fi. Actually, what if I turn Wi-Fi back on? Wi-Fi. Let's get the Wi-Fi, let it get connected, and then turn off my... Am I? I think I'm still here. Alright, so now I turned off my phone data. And we go into... And let's find out if we're still online. don't think I'm still here. Oh, I am still here. I thought I was going too. I wanted to turn off my data so I'm not using up all my data on my plan. So I switched over to I went into airplane mode, and then I switched over to Wi-Fi. So I'm not using my data now, and I didn't have to shut down. It just probably glitched a bit. I'm watching myself as I talk. Well, there you go. Now just so this has worked out. I would have loved it. I could turn it off. I'm just kidding. I have somebody watching for a change. I could turn it off when people are actually watching. All right. So, putting all my junk away, and I'm trying to think of what I need. I need a double female. I need to know how much. I'm thinking that this doesn't use up as much data as like. See, when I used to stream before. It really killed my data, but it was because it was 360, so it was a lot to it. Oh, there's a string hanging out. Thought I broke my zipper on my box. This is my handy dandy toolkit that I use for this kind of crap. I like to put the Rode mic back on so I sound, relatively cool, better. Excuse me. Double female. A double female would be good. I just realized where I have a double female. The bag that I carry with me all the time has other stuff in it. So, or did. That's just digging through it. I am. Multiple inputs is important. You need multiple imports, Thomas. Inputs, not imports. Okay, maybe I don't have a double female in here. Let's see. That's a power cable. When I'm doing that, let me shove this power cable in there. Everything has its place because. Sometimes you gotta dig deep, Thomas. Dig deep in the bag. And this has different kind of double female. It's a different kind. These are cables that I use, that I haven't used because they were cables that I used with my Insta360, my 1X, and well, I haven't had to use those, but basically it's a lightning extension cable. I have two different sizes, so I can use that to relocate the Rode mic, which would have been my next solution, but wouldn't have sounded as good. Where is that? I had a short one. Oh, see? Yeah. Did I? Odd. I'm sure it's around somewhere, but I don't need it. Bumming, dude. So who's going up to Roger? Just got some of the story. Mark and Val and a whole bunch of other people are going up. I don't know. I just kind of... I don't know. I don't really know. There's so many people going up there. I just know one thing. One thing for sure. I'm not. I kind of wish I was, but at the same time, I know that I don't like crowds. And once I got there, I would be not Nacho. I'd be quiet in the corner, Nacho, letting everybody else talk and watching, and I wouldn't be me. My outgoing self. Really am obsessed with the whole double female thing. Alright. I guess I will be ordering from Amazon today. And I just have to make sure that I order the right one. It has to be a TRS, not a TRRS. And I wonder if Roger's on yet. He said he was going to be on early tracking them. And let's see. YouTube. That's me. Nobody cares about me. Home. We have nobody's live streaming yet today, unless you count this guy. You know what? I have a local shop, but I don't need it today. And I know it'll work. It's not something that'll change the way it works. So Amazon's cheapest. Amazon's always cheap, and by the time I get around to getting to the store, it'll be here. I have an Amazon distribution center here. They don't even use shipping. They just deliver it themselves. So stuff comes fast. Matter of fact, if I order today, it still might be here today. Like it's 4 o'clock in the morning. If I order it, I might have it by dinner. So, yeah, I would never be able to read this chat on the bike, which is okay. I shouldn't be reading stuff while I'm riding anyway. That would be distracting. But I can make this work, and I can definitely make it work as I'm walking around. So, you know, when I get to places, when I'm stuck on the side of the road, my dying words, when the vultures are about to pick my bones clean, I can lay there and go, yeah, this wasn't a good idea. I have a fur ball. Yeah, it's cheaper on Amazon. I use it a lot, but have to wake up early for post. What is early for post? Because you stay up all night, so I imagine early for post is because my I don't know. Problem solved? I think. I'm starving. I know I don't look like I'm starving, but I'm withering away to nothing. 2 months, he calls at 8. Oh, so the post guy wakes you up? He doesn't just leave packages? See, Tom, I always think that you live in the middle of, like you're living in like a little cottage in the middle of a green field way off outside of town. But because you have a castle like nearby that you can see, but you're probably in a town and they don't leave stuff because people just come by and walk away with it. Is that right? Patiently waiting for the reply. I know it's a long way. What am I looking for? My brain is all over the place. Oh, that's right. I want to see how much data I've used playing the last 24 hours to give me an idea of what I have to work with on the way home. It's easier to see on my phone, but I'm on the phone, so I can't use that. That's all right. I could wait. Try to take a screenshot of this. Here. Not bad. Not bad at all. My eyes aren't working. It's too early in the morning for my eyes to work right. How much I see strongly depends on how bright I keep my screen resolution, that's for sure. Honestly, this is really, I don't know how it sounds, but honestly, this is a seriously reasonable solution. Now, I've bought lots of stuff, and I know I have lots of stuff, but I mean, if you're somebody who wants to do live streaming, and you already have, your parents were nice enough to buy you a smartphone, an iPhone, this is right here, what we're doing right now is under $100 setup. Well under $100. I mean, the Rode Video Micro is the only expensive thing. These things are $20. So, and you don't actually need it. The microphone works good, and you can be obsessed and stare into your own eyes if you want to, and it doesn't really look that bad. I mean, the camera's right here, but it's definitely doesn't work bad. It'll work everywhere. And if I take it out of the mounts, I'll show you what I'm standing in right now. That universal Sean Hyde kit that I love so much. You'll see that I have my little portable tripod, those rods that I use for everything, and then I have a phone holder that I use for the Mavic. But I mean, you could definitely stroll around with it. I'm in town, Dennis. Gotcha. So you have to wake up before like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, in other words. Ta-da. Double tap. But this is reasonable. This is a reasonable vlog setup. So you don't need to go out and buy a bunch of fancy crap. Although half the fun is buying the fancy crap in it. And I mean, these things that I despise and I would never have bought new, which is really dirty, by the way. It's just it definitely helps the picture as long as you have it on right. I know they have phone cases, so the lenses screw on, and I am not even close, am I? I'm blurry. That Nacho makes it look so easy on YouTube. No, he doesn't. I'm getting a weird reflection in here now. Oh, because some of it's shining through the lens. That's interesting. But yeah, those lens kits are under $20. I wouldn't have bought one, but the guy owed me money and goes, "You just got it. Hey, you want this? You'll use it more than I will." And I'm like, "Okay, sure. What the hell?" And so technically, I guess I did buy it. Oof, yawning too much. But and the $20 Tuesday, those rods, we've all seen those. You know, I love those. I use them for everything, but I don't have to. If I didn't have them, anything could have worked. A stand on a shelf. Big, you remember, it's the thing with these balls, and it comes with the rods. It has one ball and 6 rods, and for my universal craziness, it works so well that I bought a second kit, and all the rods are in here, and if I put them all together, it's like 6 feet tall. So it's a nice selfie stick option for the bike. I can leave these on the bike all the time, and a universal wonderfulness that it is. Plus, it doubles. Yes, it does. The mace. Now, is this? I'm going to try an experiment, Thomas. Where I have you here because you're good feedback. Bring this real close to my big head so I could see. Like that at all. I don't want to type. Nope, don't want to type. Good. I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay. Got rid of that line. That was bothering me. Does that fit? Oh, it does. So I could technically rotate it and make that work so it's not standing out as much. Well, you're the best feedback. I mean, you want to work through issues. You're the best. All right. Now, there's a button here that says screen share, and it just gives me directions on this, but I think because I'm broadcasting through, great. Now the camera's covering up the thing. Covering up the button to get out of it. Ooh, blurry. All right. Thomas, I'm going to switch out of the app, but I want to see if I keep streaming. So I'm not going to say what I'm doing, but I want you to tell me, well, one, if I get disconnected, I'll know, but you could tell me if you see what I've done. So I'm going to this back to the camera. So what did I do, Thomas? That way we know it worked. Were you able to see what I did? Or did it just like freeze up the screen when I switched out of it? You're gone. Alright, so it didn't work. Spinning circles. Okay, so when I left the screen, it didn't work. So, there you go. I'm watching too. So, we're going to turn the audio down. Oh well. See, I went and looked at a map first, and then I looked at food pics. And then I was like, man, it made me hungry. Alright. So, that's okay. I don't need to share a screen. I also noticed that I could also live stream with my laptop during these tests. Sometimes you have to set up the live stream. Like the live stream seems to, if you set it up in the morning, it stays good most of the day. But there is a possibility that I'll have to fire up the laptop, use the internet connection from my phone, and just reset up the live stream. So like each morning, the last thing I do before I leave is going to be like today, let's say the first day, day 1, Vancouver to Boise, and like little things like that, and just start and pop in a few times during the day here and there. And then this is all screen recording, so at the end I could take the footage from the phone and make it into a video if I want to, or I could just leave the live streams. So I got a lot going on in there. Good thing it's so big. Look at the size. I'm like a size 8 head. That's a big potato right there. That's a big potato. So let's think. I'm a little bummed that it's not working straight to the helmet. I won't lie. Granted, yes, we did work it out, but did we? Is it a good? It's a functioning solution, but is it the best solution? We can always maybe think of something better. This is maybe my worst and best habit. It's great to find a solution, but I'm always looking for a better solution. I don't get to a problem and go, problem solved. I just keep going and I try to find a better solution. And I guess I make a lot of cool things that way. I like to fidget. I'm a fidgeter, gadgeter. But you know me, that wacky Nacho. I'm not just a wise-ass comment in the background. Am I? Am I, Thomas? Don't get me wrong. I do my best work from the background, behind the scenes, but there you go. Now I'm weaving the wire through those rods because there's holes to see if the wire will work. Because blowing wires is not what you want when you ride on a motorcycle. Yes, it is, Thomas. This is so I can... I want... people talk about vlogging. I do a vlog. But you realize that there's not a single live vlog out there on motorcycle? Motor vlog? Not a live moto vlog out there. This might be the first... Unless it just works so crappy that that's why nobody does it. But it might be my niche. Everybody needs a niche, right? Mine will be live motovlogging. So, always trying to think of something. You gotta stay ahead of the pack and do something different. Everybody's gotta have their thing, and I'm funniest when I'm on my bike. The stuff I say, you don't realize how much you see my videos and you see 2-3 minutes of it, but I literally record hours of me talking. So where's the laptop going to be while you're on the road? Oh, the laptop doesn't need to stay connected. You just need to set up your live stream that day in the studio, and then the data stays there and it's ready. It doesn't have to be powered on, so it'll be in the bag, in one of the bags where it always is. But if I have to, I can pull it out and adjust it. Like I need to change the title of the live stream. All that title and stuff gets put in there, and then the laptop gets turned off and put away. So all I need to do is set it up, and like I said, I might have to maybe if I know I'm going to vlog a certain area, I might have to boot it up, set it, and then put it away. But if I'll use the phone internet, and if phone internet's not good enough for the laptop to log in to YouTube for that quick moment, it's not going to be good enough to run a stream off of. So it's the same thing. Yeah, see, every time I log in, it just automatically logs into whatever my stream is that's set up. I don't. Maybe I don't explain things as well as I think I do. I like to think that I have a way of putting things where people understand it, but sometimes I don't. I'm starting to realize that now. Maybe that's why I'm not connecting with people. Um, I know I'm not. No, I'm not going to say his name. If you say his name, he'll show up. But I like to think that when I explain things, I explain them simply. But maybe I'm used to dealing with people who are a little more into what I'm into, so they get it. But I don't know. But yeah. So it this is OBS for iOS, and it connects it to your YouTube account. If you have like any kind of live stream scheduled, or just go in there and set it up like you're going to do a live stream, it sits in waiting for you to connect with something. Yeah, I heard that, and I guess I'm not that sneaky. You know what I'm talking about? Like I didn't really care for him, but I didn't hate him. I just didn't want to tune in and listen to him all the time. You know what I mean? You know how I feel about it. And I'm seeing a lot of people, and I'm afraid I might be one of those people that kind of comes in and dominates a live stream, and I try not to be him, but I can't find that happy balance where I come in and I'm helpful and entertaining, but not overbearing, and finding that being aware is a good start. And I try to be aware, and I try to see, and I watch the signs, and I watch how people act around me, and I go, okay, I might be overdoing it a little bit. And when I pull back and try to be rational, in a word, rational, my mind gets busy thinking about other stuff, and then I start tinkering, and we've all seen what happens there. Making noise in the background and doing what's he doing? He's distracting. Maybe I subconsciously I'm doing what I can. I just have to be the center of attention. I don't know. I don't know. And I didn't like the show. I didn't like being on with him. And I'm not saying that he's not brilliant. But honestly, I don't think he is brilliant. He's good at that stuff that he's doing, but he's not self-aware of his environment, like what we're just talking about. And he would, he's not open-minded, and I can't listen to somebody who's not open-minded. If you're not willing to understand, if you're not willing to understand the person's point of view that you're talking with, and the feelings, and you need to be open. You need to. If that's not whatever. You're right. Some things are left unsaid, but there you go. That's why I kind of just don't want to. I don't want to be a part of that, and I'm starting to think that I don't want to be a part of anybody's feed anymore, because if it's the Nacho Show, I can do whatever the hell I want. And I could say bad words like poop and dummy and what the hell is going on out there? I could be as rude as I want. I could say sexual in your windows. I could do whatever I want, and nobody can yell at me, because I don't want to be monetized. I want to talk. I want to be funny. And you know what? If if I offend people and the sponsor doesn't want to be part of me, then that's fine, because I have a job, and I'm not saying I make enough money, but I mean technically I make enough money. My bills paid. I have, my toys. I have money saved. I mean, it's always nice to make more money, but YouTube has potential, but I'm not really in it for that, and I'm not even sure why I'm in it. Mostly, I think it's because I like to show off my pictures and my art stuff, but I also like to socialize. So now it's become a socializing platform, and people don't realize how like people outside the YouTube community don't realize how much of a community it's become and how social it is, and that's the part that that guy doesn't get. You know what I mean? He never really got that. He helped people, but it was more about showing off what he knows, and becoming the center of attention through it, as opposed to being part of the community. And I might be just as bad, because I don't know. I'm community. I'm not really good in crowds, and might be in the wrong business. That's why maybe just doing a little motor vlog and showing off pretty places and just kind of wander around, so my friends can see what I'm doing, if I have any left. When you travel long enough, you tend to lose everybody. But sometimes it's just good to put everything into words, because you're not answering me, so I'm just rambling on. Oh, wait. I don't think the average drone channel will get that big that you can. Well, I'd like to think that I'm not a drone channel. I mean, not that I think I'm going to be big, because I'm not. But I'd like to see. That's a thing. I don't consider myself anything, but I hear what you're saying. Like Claude said to me yesterday when I spoke to Claude. Well, I speak to him in on streams when I run into him. Yeah, I agree with you. Well, I got 4,000 or 40,000 watch hours or whatever he said to me, and I'm like, I don't know what to say to that. I mean, yeah, I guess you do, and it's a nice hangout. But to me, what Claude does, and even in Canadian Drone Hub, which I love them, what they do, well, not so much Canadian Drone Hub, but still, it's a part of what they do, is they are the same what used to be like a bunch of people hanging out on the CB radio every night. It is hangouts. It's broadcasting hangouts, and it's just a bunch of people hanging out, which is fine, and I like it, and I'm not complaining, but it's not the kind of thing that takes you to 1 million followers. And no offense to Claude, because I like Claude. It's some of the other people around there that I didn't agree with, and I didn't find entertaining, so I stopped going. Is that he doesn't really teach you anything. Like you go in there and drone effects with Claude. And if you want to hang out with some very nice people, anybody who's watching, go there, see him. He's a good guy. Not bashing him. I like him. I genuinely like Claude. But it says the title should kind of reflect what's going on. And I have yet to see. I mean, I think he flew. I saw one video of him flying. But what are the effects? Like drone effects. See, when I hear that name, I think okay, he's going to show me techniques of flying and, maybe, panning, cinematic photography, how to make money with your drone, something. I'm thinking, that's what I'm thinking when I hear the name. And as a drone person, you go into that channel for something like that. If that's how you find that channel. So if you could have all the watch hours you want, but if there's not any kind of content, then it's just a hangout. Don't get me wrong, a hangout's fine, but you get what I'm saying? Just like, no, that's it. I think I'll stop right there. But like my channel, I don't know what my channel is, and it's old. My channel is so old. I just never really cared about it, and only recently that I started paying attention to the channel. Before that, it was just a place to park my videos so I could share them in message groups and YouTube. I mean, YouTube. I spent a lot of time in like different message groups, motorcycle groups, and I needed some place to host my videos for free, and that's YouTube. And videos were short, and I still do them that way. I like my short videos. Which, if I want to be famous and I want to make money, I'm not going to get the watch time because I just don't have long videos. See, that's another thing. I know what I have to do. I know what needs to be done if I want to be, whatever, famous or make money. But I don't want to do it because as much as it would be kind of cool for a day to be like, oh, you're that guy, you're Nacho. At the same time, I don't really. It's not something you could turn off what you turn on, and I really don't like that much of attention. So I like my attention in small doses. So yeah, it's all like a double-edged sword. People don't think about it. Like again, going back to Claude or Roger. These people, as they get more followers, it brings in, let's see, what's the proper word? Oh, this is my stream. It brings in shitheads. Fucking shitheads. Thomas, you need to moderate me. you need, I would give you a blue wrench, but I don't think I can do it from here. But yeah, with any kind of success brings in shitheads and whatever. But I kind of want to do, in my head I have a picture of my channel, and it's to put out those shorts that I like to put out, my 2-3 minute videos of pretty stuff, something that you'll sit and watch but not get bored and not want to finish. And my goal is to make a video that people watch 95 to 100% of and like. And then if somebody wants to know how something was done, they don't come to me because they want to know how to do a specific thing, but they come to me and ask me, how did you do that? I really liked it. Yes, it is, Thomas. Well said. But I don't know. It's like when you go to watch these different videos, people get I'm doing my best, as much as I love the tech, I'm doing my best not to get caught up in the tech. To do tech for the sake of tech is bad, and it's one of my biggest battles. Tech for the sake of tech. And I find that to be incredibly frustrating at times, and then I need to turn off the camera, or at least turn off the video side of the camera, and go out and just take pictures. Because I've been taking pictures. Pictures have always been my happy place. And video is kind of like a challenge, because when I was a kid, I won just about every photo contest I've ever entered. And I entered a lot of photo in high school. My class and me specifically, we entered every competition in the New York State area for the 4 years of high school, and I came in first or second in every single one of them. And I'm used to, like, I liked the attention that the school gave me, and in the back of my mind, I guess I kind of want to feel that way with video. It's not going to happen though, because to be honest, it's too social, and I can't do that social thing. I can't be fake for long anyway. I can give you a fake, customary, hi Al, I saw your thing, that's great. But I can't like subscribe and to a channel that makes no sense to me. That's not the right word. That I have no connection with. Like FPV, I think FPV is great, but I have yet to sit through 30 seconds of footage, maybe a minute for Centroid because I like the guy. It's not something of interest to me. It's not a topic I could follow. I am that old guy who likes YouTube's version of PBS. I want to hear about tech. I like hearing about tech because I want to, and how it applies to me. I want to watch a video where I learn something. I want to learn something, and yeah, I could learn to fly. I could, but I don't know. You get what I'm saying, right, Thomas? I'm talking to you. Only you. Only you. There's the so like we're on Pusa Studios and everybody's subbing each other. I don't do the sub for sub thing. And I say to people, they think I'm joking. Don't sub me, because yes, I could be funny, but unless you want to hear about motorcycles and drones and photography, I'm not a cooking channel, but I'm not against cooking. I have a cooking video. If you dig deep enough, you'll find a cooking video. It's not really a cooking video. But it's food related. But it's funny to me because I'm starting to remember it. But I won't sub to a food channel or a makeup channel, and that's what happens when you go to places like Pusa Studios and stuff. And I appreciate he's enforcing the community feeling. Andrew, and I could never say his wife's name. I'll just call her Perfect because I like her. They're a cute couple. But anyway, I can't do it. I go, but the same note, Pusa Studios, I enjoy, like, once the wheel is done and the young hypey people are gone and we're talking tech and algorithms and all that stuff. There's a very, very, very good lesson there if you listen, even though most people are too busy saying hi to each other and, hey, I just watched your video, and then they didn't, because like somebody watched a video one of my live videos where I just basically tested a microphone and then stuff, and then they were like, I got like a bunch of comments from people, great work, you really nailed that, and it wasn't sarcasm. There's people who are just trying to socialize. These are the same people that have like 1,000 viewers but no videos, follow 1,000 followers and no videos. That's what they do. They're professional social networkers, and those are the people that get knocked off. So like when people say, well, I don't know what happened. I lost like 20 viewers last night. Lost like 20 subs. That's because the algorithm or YouTube knows that you're sub for subbing, and that's why I never lose anybody. I mean, I might lose one person here or there because they actually leave, but and when I put a video out, people don't cringe. They kind of take a quick look and they go, oh, that's cute, and they move on. Okay, yeah, if I get a new sub off the blue, I'll check and channel page. Yeah, so I always check the page. I too, I check the page, and if it's something I'm interested, like the guys like quads and bikes and stuff, like, oh yeah, because it has to show my same interests. If drone video is nice, but it's, to me, it's gotta be a learning experience. Or see, I use my drone video as enhancing my travel stuff. It's not droning for the sake of droning, unless it's teaching a technique, but I don't even really go to do that anymore. I was starting to think I put you to sleep. You know, I'm very, very easy. I'm sure I'm putting people to sleep all over the world. I don't know who else is here besides you, but I keep saying two of us. Well, the sun's coming up. I wonder if Roger's on yet. But whatever. It's not a simple thing. And then people want to be like YouTube famous and YouTube whatever, but this same thing that they want to come easy by sub for subbing and all that stuff is let's see what he said. Even though yeah, well, I guess there's a buffer. You know, it's not like you're trying to monetize anything, so they don't really take those away. I don't think. Do they ever take any away? I can't believe I've been talking like that so long. Must be the red lights. I know they're kind of pink right now. I'm waiting for Thomas to say something, man. So you just bring Thomas in. Yeah. Whatever. I can't believe I rambled for 30 minutes almost. Okay, even though... I don't know. Maybe they're all just waiting for that video. Can you imagine how shocked everybody would be if you put up a video? It'd be like, what? What? I was thinking about your camera situation, and I think you should just keep saving your money for the zoom that you want. I think you'll get more out of it, because the aerial photography is stunning where you live. I mean, I saw the castle. I can't imagine what it'd be like to fly there and take pictures. I think it would be beautiful. And you don't have any urge to be in front of the camera. I get it. But I think and I've used my Mavic as, before I had anything, I had the Mavic. And I think I had a 360 camera. And I used to use my Mavic as a gimbal. I would hold it. I'd take the props off, and I would hold it, and I would walk through places, and I'd do cinematic footage and just kind of turn it back and forth. So, you know, it has its place. There are kits and everything for that. For people used to do that all the time. And if you have the zoom, you can do that. I mean, you have no audio to play with, but still, it does nice cinematic work. Keep buying a whole gimbal, you know. I don't even know how many followers I have. I think I have like 327 last time I checked. But it goes up every day. It just goes up in a little bit. A little here, a little there. Watch, it'll be 326 just because I said that. Yep, 326. Just because I said that, I lost one. I probably badmouthed somebody. That's okay. That's fine. Everything will be alright. Stop buying the what accessories did you buy? You know, this is really hilarious. Not that you bought 300 euros worth of accessories for something you don't even have yet, but I'm just kind of curious what your accessories are. What's hilarious is that I have this ridiculously good setup of stuff to play with. Alright, I'm going to pick you up, move you. Like, here's my desk situation. I have, a nice big screen. I have a MacBook Pro. I have a tablet. I have, a nicer camera. And I am streaming on my iPhone. Makes no sense. Are you in there? I don't see you in there, Thomas. But, whatever. I think I'm going to go, Thomas. I know Roger should be on soon, and I would like a little breakfast before. And if you could see, I have boxes now because I'm going to pack and ship a lot of stuff home because I'd like to travel light on this trip home. I don't want to be overloaded for 10 days of riding. Just the essentials. In other words, cameras and a few pair of underwear. That's all I need. I don't need anything else. I don't need anything. Cameras. That's all I need is my cameras. Oh, don't talk to me about the Zoom. Oh, I keep on reading the same line over. Zoom. I don't want the Zoom. Everybody loves the Zoom. It's funny how... See, I travel through many different circles. I guess I'm not going. And you guys love the Zoom. And I love the just the plain Mavic 2, the Pro. Bag, filters, gimbal guard, Pro. You have more accessories than I do. Tablet holder and a few other bits. Oh, that's just horrible. I don't own any filters for my I have one 64 ND filter, and you say 64? That's crazy. Well, I was in the desert at the time, and it made all the difference in the world. And when I get my next Mavic, whether it's not going to be the Zoom, because if I want to get closer to something, you've seen me fly. I don't mind getting closer. I'll just get closer. I'd rather have that 1-inch sensor. And I do a lot of night stuff, so I want all the light I can get in there. But when I do get a drone, which it won't be either one of them right now. I'm gonna wait for the next generation because I'm liking my drone just fine for now. I'm gonna buy it in a combo with the smart controller, because after seeing Ron Lockwood's and holding it in my hand and seeing it, I'm like, oh, that is nice. Because I looked at it online, I'm like, the pictures, the videos, it did nothing for me. But when you stand out there and it's ridiculously bright and I can't see anything on my iPhone, but I can look down at his controller and see fine, that's it. It's worth it. And I know I could buy a crystal sky, blah, 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 blah. Oh, no, I'll just get the controller, because I honestly, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I'm going to get the combo with the controller, and I'm going to buy a set of filters right off the bat. Right with the original purchase. So that's the plan for me, because the only reason I haven't been buying filters is because I know my Mavic has little to no future for me, with me anyway, and I don't want to spend $100 on something that I'm just going to give away when I sell it. Because the Mavic. I decided I'm not going to sell it because I'm not going to get any kind of good money for it. And it would make a nice backup drone, because you've seen me fly. The possibility of my drone ending up in the bottom of an ocean or whatever is always going to be there, so at least I can always go back to the Mavic. I'd rather it be home, packed in a box, ready to ship to me, than not have I'd rather have it as a backup. And there are going to be things that I'm going to want to do that I won't want to I won't want to take a chance of sacrificing my new drone for. So, and you know how I am. You know, there might be some test I want to do that. So the credit union, is it through your work? What do you work? What do you do, Thomas? Do you kill people? Are you an assassin, Thomas? Patiently waiting. Don't worry about me. Just hold it up the whole stream there. But the fact that you feel real. Oh, I get it. But you know what? When I look back at all the different loans that I've taken, okay, he's an assassin. When I think about all the loans that I've taken and how I could barely afford, I wish that half of them were turned down, because I hated being a slave to the payments. So things mean more to you when you save up for them. That's all. That's in a nutshell. I understand, Thomas. Some things are not for everybody's eyes and ears. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Not you, Thomas. You. That guy. I know who you are. I know everything. Everything. Very little gets past me. Just saying. Anyway. Alright, Thomas. On that fine note, I'm going to hang up. And I'm going to make some breakfast, because it's like broad daylight out there now. And I need to eat all this food before I have 11 days to eat all my groceries, and I have quite a bit of groceries to go through. I'm not even going to shop anymore between now and the time I leave. I'm going to leave. I'm going to eat every last crumb. I'm not going to throw anything out this time, except maybe the mustard. The mustard, definitely. All right, you don't have to kill me, Thomas. All right, to anybody else who watched quietly, or people that will watch in the future, thanks for watching. Like, and don't forget to hit that like button. Oh, I hate that. See how unnatural that looked? But, like and subscribe. Smash that like button. Ew. 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 I don't want that. I don't want to be that guy. I really don't. I don't want to be him. Smash. Push. Hit. If you weren't bored out of your mind and you want to see more, maybe gently touch the like button. Use your mind to push the like button. Or just come back. But, you know, I hear that likes help. I don't know why, but it does. You have a good day. Thomas, my friend, I will see you. You are my mod. I'm gonna blue wrench your ass as soon as I can get on a computer. You will be my mod. Later, buddy.